Any of you guys remember that old sitcom with Jackie Gleason called The Honeymooners, where he's always trying to get rich and getting into all these get-rich-quick schemes and everything? And he's always saying, this time it's going to be different, just you wait and see. Well, hopefully in my case this time it's going to be different. Trying to fix this ruptured tire and tube. And I was cruising around the bike shop today and talked to them and told them my dilemma. And they recommended this replacement tire here, this Drifter, which has a 65 pounds max pressure, and it has the flat protection system. This Drifter tire is made by a company called Surface, and it has a nice combination off-road and on-road tread. And the tire protection system seems to be a reinforced area right directly under the tread. They call it the integrated armor casing. And I'm trying to remember, I don't know if you guys would know, but I think they used to have stuff called snake charmers, which I think were just plastic liners you can get at the bike shop that you can line the inside of your tire with first, and then you can go in with the inner tube. This kind of reminds me of that stuff, only in this case it's integrated in, which seems to be a pretty good idea. And unlike the other tire, this seems to have a little bit thicker sidewall. And he was telling me that a lot of the police officers that ride mountain bikes down at the beach use these same tires, which actually says a lot because their bikes usually have the saddlebags on them that have a lot of heavier equipment. So they're carrying more of a load than I would be carrying, and they haven't had any problems with these. So I'm going to go ahead and give these a shot. I'm also going to go in with the thorn-resistant tubes with the Presto valves made by Sunlight. I've got two boxes. This is going to act as my spare just in case this one pops. And these are actually pretty thick. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of hard to judge thickness by just a video, but you can kind of hear how thick that is. And one good feature about these is that they're thick all the way around the circumference of the tube versus just being thick right under the tread and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and swap tires on here and just use regular spoons and everything, and see how this thing fits, and see what kind of life I can get out of all this stuff. Okay, new tire is finally on, and it's looking pretty good. Fits perfectly. Got the valve coming out straight. I'm going to go ahead this time and use the valve retainer. I typically don't put these back on because as the tire compresses and expands, I think it might pull that valve stem in and out, but I've had so many flats. I'll just go ahead and put that on fairly loosely and see what I can get from that. Got the chain and gears all lubricated with the metal protector. And here's the close-up of all the carnage. You can see it just completely, the sidewall completely separated from the tire bead, and looks like it was about to around the entire circumference of the tire. I mean, this thing is just falling apart. It's got strands of fiber coming out of it. I basically shredded this tire all to pieces, I guess, when I was riding on it. And then, of course, here's the thorn-resistant tube that blew up on me because of that. You can kind of get an idea of how thick that material is, maybe. Yeah, pretty thick stuff. And by the way, got the instrument panel of the Crown Victoria all done. I'll go over that in a separate video, but it's been raining so much here lately I haven't really had a whole lot of time to work on it. But in the meantime, I'm going to hop back on this bike here and haul some ass this afternoon.